And I want to start with the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros bounced the Chicago White Sox. They are out. A series that I didn't think this would happen the way it went down. And I said this many times, and this was a theme throughout the playoffs. I think pitching wins in the playoffs. That's why I liked this White Sox team. I like this White Sox team a lot. I like them to win the World Series. But this Astros team just proved to be too much for them. They just kept coming and coming and coming. And this dominant offense was too much for them. This dominant offense with this postseason experience, by the way, that has never been seen before. Let's look at Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, and Yuli Gurriel. Those four teammates have played more postseason games than any other four teammates in the history of baseball. And it showed this series. You know, they go into Houston. The series starts in Houston. They win those first two games there, handle business, and then they go back to Chicago, or they go to Chicago, where the White Sox take that first game, Game 3, handily. And then this series kind of became, is this a turning point we're about to see? Are we about to see a shift in this series? But we didn't. They came out that next day, the Astros, in Game 4 with Carlos Rodon on the mound against them, who was a Cy Young candidate for most of the year, by the way. And they roughed him up. They got to him. They end up winning the game handily. One particular moment, by the way, in that game that sticks out to me is the one that really broke this game open, that really was the end of the series, is in the third inning. Carlos Correa comes up with the bases loaded. The White Sox stick with Carlos Rodon. Correa's up, gets a huge hit, drives in 2 runs. And I listened to the post-game interview after. And Correa said, yeah, I saw him strike out Bregman early in the game on that exact pitch. And he comes off the mound, pumping his chest, yelling and screaming. So I knew that's what he wanted to do. I knew that's where he wanted to go. That's where he wanted to get his energy from, his passion from, that pitch, striking somebody out on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. He was ready for that. That's stuff that doesn't show up in the box score. That's stuff that these Astros that have played together in the playoffs more than any teammates in history, that's the difference. That's what this team has that you can't account for. So no matter how good this White Sox team is, and this White Sox team was very, very good. This pitching staff is going to be a problem for a long time to come. The back end of the bullpen, they're really good. But the Houston Astros just proved to be better. They had the experience. They have the talent. They have an offense that just doesn't stop coming at you. They have an MVP, a guy that's going to get MVP votes in the 7 hole in that lineup. Are you kidding me? There's not a deeper offense in baseball. This team's special. This team is advancing in the playoffs, and this team is going to be a problem for anybody that they run into. Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.